Hey everyone, it's Tyler, and I'm playing Unagi.
Hey guys, I'm Joanna. I'm playing Tora Mika, also known as Mika to her friends.
Hi everyone, I'm Ross, and I'm playing Dino.
Hey, I'm Paul. This is my cat Leo. We're playing Ryuji and Junpei in High School DnD.
Welcome. I'm Robert, the GM of High School DnD, and I'm curious to see how long it takes for these guys to get detention. Let's find out, shall we? You wake up in the morning. The sun comes up. Does all you guys have alarm clocks, I'm assuming?
The cawing of some rooster far off in the distance that gets me up.
It's a
loud, angry math rock.
Dino gets woken up by his younger siblings and cousin who scream from the other room.
Yeah, Toramika is similar. Her parents yank her out of bed to start the day before they run out the door.
So it's a nice, bright, warm morning during the spring in Osaka, Japan. We'll say, Ryuji, when you come out of your room, what's your normal getting ready for the day process?
Ryuji absolutely stays in bed as long as he can. He opens his phone, first thing he sees, and kind of stares at his phone until the light adjusts his eyes to maybe the outside world. He absolutely procrastinates getting ready to the last second, so he probably waits until about 10 minutes before he has to leave, throws on the only clean t-shirt and pants he can find, grabs his backpack, hopefully his homework's done, and says hi to his parents as he walks out the door, maybe grabbing a granola bar if he remembers.
So as you're going out the door, you can hear that your dad's he has the news on, but he's not really paying attention to the news. He has a newspaper out while having the news on. And it's almost redundant. It's he's reading the news on his newspaper and listening to it at the same time on the TV. And you could just hear over the TV, it's pop group of the future or sexy alien invaders. Tune in to find out more on Rongo Dongo Super Band.
Fool, believing this trash they have on TV. The real secrets are only known by people like me, people that don't believe all the mainstream bullcrap that they stream to all of our brains. That's what he thinks. He probably feigns interest to his dad for the 300th time, and his dad probably knows it. But they do the dance. They try to pretend.
And Dino, what's your normal day ritual for getting up and getting ready for school?
Usually he wakes up as soon as the first kid starts screaming for breakfast, and he immediately goes into the bathroom and starts fixing his hair into a very high pompadour. And puts on his rings and whatnot, puts on his cool leather jacket, and does one of these in the mirror, just
so how many siblings does Dino have?
He has 6 siblings, and he has roughly 10 cousins who are always in the same house and whatnot.
So one of the younger siblings starts pounding on the door, and they're hurry up and get out, I gotta pee.
You can wait until I'm done.
Mom!
And I just happen to be done right now. Don't get Mom. And then
Dino's hogging the bathroom again. What?
All right.
So you come out of the bathroom and your mom's cooking breakfast, and your dad's already out in the shop. And she's just Dino, don't forget to take an apple.
Thanks, Ma. Always
and remember,
for me.
You got to make it through school, okay? Don't be over there slacking off and messing around with all these girls. You have to pay attention, okay? Straight A's this year, right, Dino?
Yeah, I know, Mom. I know.
All right, go ahead. I love you. And she gives you a kiss on the cheek.
Love you too, Mom. You have a good day.
And then Mika, what's your morning ritual?
She rolls over after she's being yelled at to get out of bed. She's just like, ugh, here we go again. She feels like she has the weight of the world on her shoulders, and she gives herself a couple minutes to just collect her thoughts and do her morning meditation before she lets her feet hit the floor. And she goes to the kitchen right away, makes lunch for herself and all her siblings, and then proceeds to get all of them out of bed to start them on their morning routines before school.
All right. And then Kai, you wake up and you're outside of a basically like hidden shack in like next to Osaka Castle.
Yeah, so under like these, you know, maybe chopped down like wood and maybe some, you know, like bamboo or something, but you know, I've made like a little shelter for myself, and the sun and the animals kind of moving around wakes me up, and I'm just like, ugh. And you know, I hop out and I stretch, and you know, I'm like kind of in my like underwear, but I'm in this like kind of heavily wooded area where no one can really see me. And so I walk around the corner, and I have my school clothes. They're hanging up. They're sun dried. Basically, you could probably tell that I had basically just put them in the stream and then shook them out and then just hung them up. It's pretty much the only pair of clothes that I have, and I, you know, rustily get them together and just kind of fluff my hair up, you know, just kind of as best as I can. And I look and I see there's a big mud stain on my shirt, and I'm just like, and I just fine. And then you kind of see me just kind of like going around and just kind of like picking up berries and vegetables and just and just eating them. And then I see, oh, like you know, maybe there's a good mushroom patch around. I'm just like, ha, yeah. And you know, I nom down on that, and my stomach's like, but whatever. I then just kind of like, as you know, as nonchalantly as possible, just kind of walk out of the bushes onto a public street and just start walking in like I'm normal.
So like
off to
almost immediately when you step out, there's like an old man like right in front of you, and he's like walking really slow, and he's like, it's very important for you to get your exercise in the morning.
Excuse me, I'm running a little late, sir.
And every time you like try to like get around him, he's like stepping in your way.
Come on.
Oh, is there somebody there?
Yes, me.
Oh, hello, youngster. Could you help me cross the road?
I look at my watch.
You're like starting to run behind.
You know what? Late by minute, late by 10. Yeah, where do you need to go, dude?
Just across the road there. And like,
all right.
There's clearly the sign saying it's safe to walk right now. You know how like there's the lights and whatnot? The lights on walk.
I'm like, all right, let's go. Yeah.
And so he's like walking really slowly, and then it starts counting down.
I'm just like, come on, man.
It's very nice of young fellows like you to help out an elderly old man like myself.
Yeah, any day, but put some pep in that step, man, sir.
Well, that's quite rude of you, but let me explain to you. Back in my day, you see, and like it gets to 0, it gets to 1, and like these cars start pulling up and they're honking, and
I'm just like one second.
Everyone seems to be in such a hurry nowadays.
Yeah.
And someone's just like, come on, buddy, get your grandpa out of the road.
Hey, you chill it out, man. He fought for this country.
He gets to the other side and he's like,
did you actually?
Oh yes, so of course I did. But look here, for your help, and he starts pulling out some money. He gives you 5 yen.
Oh, Thank you. And I
Such a good boy. Good luck in school today.
yeah. You know what? See you tomorrow, buddy. And I pocket it, sprint off towards class.
And so as you're running, and Mika, you finally get on the train and you're heading to school, and you overhear like a few people talking, and like you hear random things, like someone's like, I'm hungry. Others like, why'd I have to go to work so early? I just want to stay in bed. And then you hear like this two women gossiping, and one's just like, I can't believe she's pregnant. My whole world is ruined. And then there's like this little girl talking to like a boy. They're probably like 13 or so. He's like, I got tickets to Rongo's Dongo's next concert at Kyocera Dome. Do you think Junichiro will want to go with me?
She just rolls her eyes and turns her shoulder a little bit, pulls out her phone, and starts scrolling through her news source for the day. And thinks, why do people spend time on these trivial things?
So like on your news source, it seems like things are pretty up in Japan right now. You know, the weather's great. The local sports teams are doing well. You know, the markets are up. You know, people are just doing well in general. It's the first day of school, and it seems like everything is just bright and happy for all. You all come up to the entrance of the school.
I just like immediately run into someone because I'm not paying attention.
Eyes down to the ground for sure.
Is it you?
Probably. I can see that. Probably.
I just like boom, and I'm like right on top of you, and I'm just like, it's hello.
You get a side eye. That's about what you get.
I'll help you back up. I like reach down.
He begrudgingly accepts because he thinks it's too awkward to say anything else.
Shit, I'm late for class, and I just kind of bolt right past you.
Corniga jumps out of the way as she sees him run past, and she rolls her shoulders back and throws her backpack a little higher and marches up the stairs, ready to take on the world.
Is Dino hanging out in the hallways?
No, Dino is casing the parking lot to see which cars are janky. So that way he can scope out and see which of the teachers or staff he should hand cards to for his appearance out of shop.
What a delinquent, man.
He's not messing with them. He's just scoping them out.
For now.
And
there's one like
looking a little tired.
There's one like old beat up ass like beetle. And it just on the license plate, it just has 3 letters. O-N-I.
O-N-I. Dino commits that to memory. And then he like reaches into his pocket to make sure that like he has the business cards there and they're still like safe and sound. And then he'll probably look into the window to see if there's any other clues who might this car might belong to.
There's a teacher pass on it.
Teacher pass.
I think I've heard of this teacher.
Any personal items like one of those pine sol? No, not pine sol. Like air fresheners.
The inside of the car just looks like messy as hell.
All right, I'll know to look for like a messy desk then.
So, you all go through administration, you'll get your homeroom assigned to you, and you're all assigned to room 2B. When you head up to room 2B, there's a bunch of there's students funneling in and whatnot. And then there's 2 teachers standing in the hallway. The man's like kind of leaned up against the wall, like talking to her, you know. He's just like, so yeah, you know, I've been a student teacher all through last year, and you know, Tokyo's great. You know, we should check it out together sometime. And she's like, oh, that'd be nice, but I don't really get involved with other teachers. What do you teach, Mr. Onizuka? And he's like, social studies. How about you? She's like, English. I've always been fascinated with English. English is a romantic language, isn't it? Actually, no. And then he turns and sees Kai running up. And he's like, oh, Kai.
Onizuka.
Hey, this is Keiko. And she's like, oh. She's like, oh, hello, Kai. Onizuka was telling me about you.
And I pull him off to the side. Is that the girl you were talking about?
Yeah, don't ruin this for me, buddy.
All right, got it. Yes. Onizuka sensei recommended that I come to this school. He trusts that I will be a good student.
Oh, excellent. I'll be very happy to have you in my homeroom. Now, please, take your seat.
Yes, ma'am. And I just sprint in the room.
And Dino and Mika and Ryuji all come in. And Keiko, like, you know, she nods and greets all of you as you all come in. She's like, welcome, please take your seats.
Or Mika goes up to her, extends her hand for a warm handshake and says, hope you had a wonderful summer, Keiko.
I did, thank you so much. Hopefully you did too. We're gonna have a great year this year.
I'm counting on it, I can't wait. She takes a seat in the front row.
Dino will be the last person in. He'll just be like, yo, teach.
Oh, that's a bit informal, isn't it?
Why use a lot of words when you can just say a couple to get your point across? I'm not trying to woo anyone.
Well, we'll be learning complex concepts in English, so please refer to me as Keiko Senpai.
Yes, ma'am. Keiko senpai. And then he goes and gets in the seat.
She turns back to Onizuka. Well, it's time for me to get started. And he's just like, all right, here's my card. He hands it over.
Do Dino see it?
His card?
Yeah.
He sees him handing over a card to her.
Hey, you need any work done on that car? And he hands him a card of his own.
Right. Thanks. I'll make sure to check it out. Yeah, I'll be in y'all's class later, okay? I'm one of the rotational teachers for this room.
Ryuji remains unimpressed with everyone he's seen so far, especially that Dino kid, a smart aleck.
And this is what the classroom looks like. Where are all of you sitting in the classroom?
In the middle, in front, by the window. Just like middle backwards by a window. And I'm probably just kind of looking out at it.
Dino's back left by the window.
Ryuji's back right by the wall.
Mika's the front right corner, closest to the door.
I was going to write a little note and just write like sorry on it and make a paper airplane and then just kind of like peg Ryuji with it.
I think Ryuji absolutely gets hit by a paper airplane. He looks over. He's used to it. He's been hit before. He's hardened. He knows how to keep out of trouble. Though he takes the paper airplane, looks at you, throws it back at you. Makes a decent attempt. Probably doesn't go very far.
Keiko goes to like shut the door, but then she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't see you there." And y'all can hear a voice, and he's just like, "It's no problem, Miss Keiko. I would like to address your class." Yes, sir, please. And this man comes walking in. He steps forward at the desk. All right, students, settle down. He looks around. He sees Dino's pompadour and gives a scowl. He sees Ryuji and Kai, and he like can see like how nasty his uniform looks. He sees Mika sitting there, and he's interacted with her before, and He just nods and he's just like, "Welcome to Byakko Academy, students. This academy has a fantastic reputation throughout the country, and I won't let anyone ruin that. So make sure you are prompt and in uniform. Do not bring shame upon us, or I will immediately remove you. Now, your homeroom teacher is Miss Keiko Yamaguchi. She is a first-year teacher, so please treat her with dignity. If anyone has any problems, they will be immediately reported to my office. Now, have a good day." He nods and he gives like this like nasty look to the other three of you.
Dino feels tempted to stand on his desk and go, "Oh, Captain, my Captain," but he resists the urge.
He blows a tuft of his hair up.
Yeah,
So-
I'm trying to just cover my stain so he doesn't see me and just.
Tora Mika straightens up her pencils at the front of her desk so that they are ready to go.
So Keiko steps forward and she says, "Well, wasn't that so nice of Principal Takahiro to address the class? I am Miss Keiko Yamaguchi. Like he said, I am a first-year teacher here at Byakko Academy. I just finished my student teaching, and I was assigned this homeroom. Let's take a moment and introduce ourselves, shall we? Who else would like to go first?"
Tora Mika jumps up, ready to participate. "I'm Tora Mika. This is my second year here at this school, and we are so excited to have you. I am from the Kamakaska slums, and I am excited to be a part of the debate team again as we take back the championship, which we were so close to winning last year. And I'm really excited to be a part of this homeroom and get to know all of you people." And she sits back down.
Tora Mika, I'm sure you guys will do just fine. In fact, this school has been well known for our sports and our debate team. All right, who's next? Come on. All right, I'm gonna have to volunteer somebody. Let's see. Higashi Dihnyu.
And you can call me Dino Senpai. I'd actually prefer it. Yeah, everyone, I'm Dino. From the slums as well. But, you know, it's cool. Like, get cool neighbors who win debate trophies and whatnot. Also, if any of y'all have cars or your parents have cars, bring them by the shop and we can fix them up for you. So, yeah.
Parents shop really is the best. She intercedes.
Yeah, that's first place winner over there telling y'all that. So, then he sits back down.
Huh. Have you already talked to Onizuka? His car looked horrible.
Yeah, I bet you if you tell him to fix up his car, he'll take you to someplace nice, like Taipei that's down the street.
That's a bit inappropriate, Dino. We shouldn't suggest things like that.
I'm sorry, Senpai. Sincerely, I'm sorry.
It's okay. All right, who's next? All right. Saito Ryuji.
Hey, my name is Ryuji. You guys can call me Ryuji. It's nice to meet you. I guess I'm into math and science. I like reading a lot about science a lot. I was a member of the chess club, but they couldn't handle a skill like mine. I found it bored to play them. Man, I have a cat. His name's Junpei. Probably my best friend outside of this school. But that's all that really is about me.
Well, don't be shy, Ryuji. Make sure, to make some friends. Everyone here, I'm sure, is looking to make some.
Yeah,
Be a friend, Ryuju.
so they say every year.
And also, I'm sure you're going to love whenever Mrs. Hamasaki comes to our class. She's an excellent math teacher.
Ryuji is slightly excited, though he knows deep down that a better math teacher is going to realize the bull crap that Ryuji spews.
All right. That leaves Kai Unagi. Oh, wait, you're the one that Onizuka was telling me about. He's from Tokyo. Go ahead, introduce yourself, Kai.
Yeah, I'm Kai. I'm just moved here from Tokyo. Yeah, I'm new. Want to make friends. I'm good at like, I don't know, like I'm just good at stuff. Is that all I need to do? Teach, Miss.
That's senpai.
Yes, it's Keiko Senpai, Kai.
Keiko Senpai. Sorry. Oh, as you can tell, my Japanese isn't too good because I actually was born in the United States.
Oh, fascinating. So you should be able to help out the other students with their English.
Sure. Yeah, I guess.
Hey, yo, Kai, you ever heard of Cardi B?
Yeah.
Crazy stuff, man.
Yeah.
So cool.
Sure. I'm sorry, I don't like being in front of people. I'm gonna sit down now.
All right, but like Ryuji, I would highly suggest that you go ahead and socialize with the other students. It's imperative that we all get to know each other. It's gonna be a long year.
Sure. Thank you.
Well, okay. So go ahead and take a moment, and I'm gonna let you talk among each other. Please make sure you keep this classroom clean. I don't want to have to tell you all to clean up after yourselves. You're all young adults, and society will find it unacceptable if you can't keep your area clean.
Ryuji feels personally targeted by that comment, even though it obviously was not directed towards him.
Honestly, I feel personally targeted by that too.
Probably was aimed more towards you.
We lock eyes.
Yeah, I would say, man, Ryuji tries to get out of this whole situation. He says, what'd you think about that principal guy? Kind of a blowhard, isn't he?
The principal? I don't know anything about him. He just looks like a jerk.
Takahiro. I saw him roaming the halls a bunch last year, but it never came to our class and said hi. This class must be special.
It's just because he's a tightwad, y'all.
Yeah.
He wants us to act a certain way so that way he can sell his school as the best one in the country. And all we have to do is just learn shit.
Man,
Easy enough.
We're just cogs in his system. You know what I'm saying? He has a big system. He's making a bunch of money. I'm not seeing any of that money as a student. Why not buy my own textbooks?
It's because you're a student. Why? Students never make money. Unless Japan is much different than I expect.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, where's all that money go?
What do you think about that girl up front? She looks like she might know all the answers to all the tests.
Oh, Mika, yeah, she's wicked smart. Yeah, I've seen her around the neighborhood.
I don't know. She looks kind of scary.
Mika turns to Dino. She's Dino. How are your parents' car shop doing these days? If you give me some of those cards, I'll be glad to help pass them out to people.
Yeah, that'd be really helpful, Mika. Yeah, Mom and Pop are doing all right. Like, just, keeping up the hustle. You don't want to get me started on my brother. Like, he's thinking he's going to get the shop and no one's going to tell him the truth that he's just a dumb meathead, but I don't want to be the one to have to tell him.
Well, if you want to take over the shop, you totally could.
Yeah, I'm sure I could. But do I really want to?
Didn't you get a new job?
Oh, yeah, but keep that on the hush. I'm still trying to work an angle. Like, I don't want people to be like, yeah, I'll come cook for you. And then he kind of like starts getting hushed and like gets like closer to her desk. Just like, Yeah, so let's keep that on the down low for now, because I think I could probably hustle a couple people to come in and they won't even know it's me. Like mom and pop, they don't even really know what the job is yet. So yeah.
Well, I got a couple tips to help you bring people in. So let me know. Give me a couple of your cards, and I'll help you sneak them in to places where people will find them.
And he like takes about like 20 of them out, and then he slides them across her desk, and then he like gets up and like swaggers off.
Got a job?
Yeah, job's working at mom and pop shop.
They hiring?
He just kind of like looks at her like, sorry, buddy, it's a family joint. They don't trust no outsiders. But if you don't mind doing a couple of hustling jobs, yeah, I think I could probably find you some work out in our hood.
What kind of hustle?
I'll take anything.
Yeah. Well, I'll put out some feelers, see what I can find. If you want to maybe come check out the neighborhood, unless you have like some place to be. Not the safest of places.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I don't mind. I came from Tokyo, man.
Fair enough.
Don't they
Hey,
have
what
those?
can you do? What kind of job do you want?
Well, I'm good with my hands. Pretty dexterous, you would say. I don't know. I was thinking like assembly or I don't know. I don't know if I should say this around you guys.
Say what?
Might be kind of good at pickpocketing.
Oh yeah, I certainly know some jobs for you.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Dino. That's not the kind of job he wants. Stop it.
Well, I'm not saying that's a job he wants, but if it's a job he's skilled for,
No.
that's just capitalism.
She looks over and she says, I can help you get some honest work. Okay, come talk to me and we'll find you some honest stuff that she could do.
Yeah, you should probably listen to me because she is a saint.
Look, you guys come with me with good jobs and I'll work them both. Because I'm kind of desperate.
What were you trying to say, Ryuji?
Oh, Ryuji is just fascinated to see that anyone involved with shady dealings, like pickpocketing, and the fact that Dino even knows people. I think Ryuji is a little fascinated by this, but he's definitely nervous to be around that. He tries to give an air of a bad boy, but he's definitely a goody two shoes. But he's fascinated by what's happening in front of him.
Keiko steps forward and she's like, okay, well, the teachers are rotating now, so you guys behave. The next one's coming in. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me. All right, bye. And she waves to Dino. And she waves to everyone else.
I'm going to slide, ask the kid sitting around the right side since everyone's over there, if I can just kind of slide in over by these guys.
And the kid's just like, well, normally the seat's taken, man.
Yeah, well, you got any friends over here?
I mean, not really, but you guys may not want to sit around here whenever he gets back.
Well, all I'm saying is I was looking out the window earlier and I saw this one lady and her top kind of fell off, and I don't want to be distracted from my studies.
Nice, but look, Ichi's gonna be back tomorrow. You don't want to sit around that guy. Just trust me.
Well, then I'll sit back there tomorrow.
All right, I'll switch with you.
Sweet, thanks. I just do the little.
Yeah.
Hey, who are you scared of?
It's not scared, more like annoyed. It's Ichi. He's a spoiled rich boy.
Ugh.
He always
rolls
gets
her
what he
eyes.
wants. He's just
know that-
annoying and he asks a million questions. Just be ready. I had him in my homeroom last year.
Dino's ears perk up at the beautiful sound of someone describing his new mark.
That's great. That's great.
This teacher walks in. She's like really short and she doesn't say anything. She just steps right up to the podium and sets her like paperwork down. And she's like, all right, I am Ayame Furukawa. You will all make sure you respect and do your homework. I teach history. We'll learn much about Japanese history as well as world history. Has everyone read chapters 1, 2, 3, 7, 9, and 10 in your textbooks, like I had laid out in the syllabus? She sees like no one's perking up.
Question.
Ryuji definitely read it, by the way.
Yes, Kai. Unagi, is it? Yes.
I didn't receive a syllabus or have any books to read.
Is this your first year at Byakko Academy?
Hi.
Well then, Mr. Unagi, make sure that you pair up with someone who has, so they can mentor you through the process. You must purchase all of your books by the end of day and make sure you read through all the chapters by the end of the week. Understand?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
So, I assume Miss Yamaguchi already went through and allowed you all to get to know each other, seeing how it's her homeroom.
Yes,
Right?
senpai.
Yes.
Excellent. Now, it is cleaning hour. She goes over to this cabinet and opens it up. Grab your supplies and let's start cleaning up the classroom.
Ryuji goes to the duster first. It's his favorite.
What?
Have you also
Dino
never
will
gone
go
to
to the
school in
mom.
Japan, Mr. Kai Unagi?
No.
Dino just like grabs a broom and just like tosses it to him. Is like, "Welcome to Japan."
Yes, it is the students and the teachers' responsibilities to keep the school grounds clean. It will teach you discipline.
You don't hire janitors for that?
No, it is seen as
I
an
would think
insult
so,
to
Mike.
imply that someone must be hired to clean.
Oh.
Mika goes and grabs a rag, and then she stays by the door to hand out supplies to the rest of the class.
All right, go ahead, clean up, and when we're done, I will give you time to read and catch up. But do not expect that to happen again. Does everyone understand?
Yes, senpai.
Yes, of course.
Right. Afterwards, you will all be released for the day.
Yo. She said I had to buy all these books by the end of the day. How much did it cost you guys?
What I'm talking about, man. Tell you how much they cost. They cost two. Too much, man.
So, what's that in like Japanese money though?
It's about 500 yen.
Yeah, it was about 500 yen there, bud.
I hold up my 5 yen coin and I'm like, is this 500?
Mika says, not even close. But don't worry, I'll help you out. You can. I know a couple of people who are giving away their books from last year for free.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
All
You
right.
have to do a couple of you have to have a couple of favors they might ask you to do. But that would be good because you need to get to know people at the school.
Yeah, let's go. I'll do it.
All right, I'll hook us up at lunch.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
Yeah.
Is the senpai still in the room?
Yes. She's like, Kai, who taught you to sweep? That is incorrect form.
We had maids at my house, all right?
You're like that Ichi fellow, aren't you?
I don't know what that means.
Never mind. Just do your best.
All these kids are the same, he whispers to Dino.
I'm like sitting there with the broom and like my face is frozen. I'm just like having flashbacks while sad music plays in my head. And I'm just all like, like I like it's like black and white, and you can just hear like, you know, PTSD sounds in the background as I just stand there motionlessly for about 5 minutes.
One of the other like female students, like as she's like cleaning up, goes to Mika and she's like, "Hey, have you met Onizuka yet?"
No, who is that? Oh, wait. Is that new teacher I saw coming in trying to homeroom guy?
He's the new social studies teacher. Isn't he so hot?
Whatever. He's just trying to like inch his way up to the top. It's so obvious. Even on the first day, he has no tact.
What's wrong with you, Mika? I thought you had taste.
I'm not saying he doesn't have any looks. I'm just saying it's obvious what he's trying to do.
You shouldn't talk about Onizuka Sensei like that. He's a strong, powerful man, and he is full of wisdom and insight.
What's wrong with his car?
It's car.
It's all janky.
All of a sudden,
Yeah, he's from Brooklyn.
the garage.
No, I dig it. Oh man.
Yeah, what's up with this cat?
Man, Ryuji's definitely in the corner dusting with his headphones on, by the way, listening to his weird, strange music.
Dino has prepared the mop bucket and mop, but he's low-key doing it so he doesn't have to do anything for a little while, and then he'll have to like mop the whole floor.
So like it's pretty obvious some of the students are avoiding you, Ryuji.
That's surprising.
Hey,
Think. What's up?
Why is everyone like avoiding you? You seem like a cool dude.
I am. They just, see, kids around here don't like to know the things that are actually happening at this school.
What things are actually happening at the school? I'm just like sweeping the same like foot of ground over and over again.
Listen, man, like I said, we're all cogs in the machine. Okay, I've seen some weird things around here last year, you know, man. Like, do you ever notice everyone around here dresses the same?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that about?
I mean, they say it's a uniform, man, but you know what they're doing is they're prepping us for real life. We all look the same, we all act the same, we all think the same. We all ready
You look
for that,
around
man.
and everyone like has the same uniform on, like tucked in the same way, except for like you two and Dino.
Yeah,
How's Mika's uniform?
Nobody thinks like I think.
You all know these uniforms bring us equality, okay? As she straightens up her collar so that it's ironed flat.
I could not agree more with you, Mika. Ain't nobody have to know we're from the slums if we're wearing these.
Exactly.
Yeah. Ryuji's definitely messy. Well, he definitely has messy hair, and his shirt's a little bit untucked, remember? Maybe even because his top button's not good, actually. He definitely... He tries to rebel in all the ways he can, but... Yeah, he has no problem talking to people. I mean, he'll talk to Kai, but most people aren't talking to Ryuji.
So, like, what's the plan? They get us all looking the same, and then what?
Man, we're already living the plan, man. What are you gonna do after you get out of school?
I didn't think that far ahead.
Yeah, you see, you don't have to think. They do all the thinking for you, man. We get out of high school, we take our entrance exams, we go to college, we get a job, then what?
Then we make money and like buy food and stuff.
Hey, man, we're not making the money. They're making the money off of us.
They're taking my money?
Ain't nobody making money off me, Ryuji. I promise you that.
Yeah.
That may be my parents. Oh, shit. My parents make a lot of money off of me.
I'm just saying there's a system. and we're all parts of the system. It's a machine. Man, I'm excited for this homeroom, though. I think it'll be good. Teachers last year just didn't understand me. I think they'll get me this year.
But I don't want to be in this machine. What do I do?
Don't worry, I'm a mechanic.
Think freely.
All right.
Don't believe everything you read in those books we buy.
I don't have any books.
I feel
One step closer to the truth already, man.
But Mika's good, so I'll read them and then I won't read them, and then I can put them together.
Listen, it's all about how you look at it. You gotta work the system, work your way to the top. Once you get to the top, you can do anything you want.
Like Onizuka?
Yeah, I'm okay at the bottom. I'm okay at the bottom. What's at the top anyway?
Ryuji, I like you. You asked the right questions. You should think about the debate team.
You know, maybe I'll think about that. Ryuji gives it solid consideration. He knows he'd do well, at least according to himself.
Are there other clubs? Are we like required to join clubs, or what's the deal with that?
You're not required to join a club, but at Byakko Academy, there's not many people who aren't part of some club.
Oh no.
Another part of the system.
I don't even know what I'm good at.
Your hands, I thought.
Yeah, but like, how does that become a club?
You should join my calligraphy club.
Your what club?
My
Or you
calligraphy
can
club.
come down to the auto shop, man. You go with your hands.
Oh my gosh. There's calligraphy, there's auto shop.
You don't
Jazz
even know the
Club,
world she's
Free
on.
Thinkers Club.
Oh, you guys, it's because he's from America.
Oh,
I'm
yeah?
not used to this.
Yeah, in the States we had like, you know, band and football, and that was pretty much it.
You hear like a girl was like overhearing y'all. It was the same one talking to Toramika earlier, and she's like, "What's football?"
Football is like you take a ball, you hold it, and then you tackle a bunch of people, and then you throw it, and then you win points, and yeah.
That sounds dumb. Why do they call it football if you're not even using your feet?
But he's talking about gridiron, I thought. What?
Talk about American rugby.
Yeah, oh, yeah, that's what it is, isn't it?
Americans are weird.
Football's the one where you kick the ball.
No, that's baseball.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
Oh,
Okay.
we have
yeah.
baseball here. Baseball's big in Byakko Academy.
They don't know real talent when they see it.
You know what, Ryuji? We should try out for the baseball team.
Okay, man. You see, no, they don't know what they want. They think all they want is people that can hit. They don't want people that can run. I can run, man. Maybe I can't hit that ball as hard as they can, but I can run, man. They don't know what they're missing out on me, man.
I always thought hitting a ball was more of a dexterous activity than a strength one.
I was always kind of a softball kid myself. Yeah, I was never really good at anything physical anyway.
If y'all are interested in joining the baseball team, we should all try out together.
I'll pass on that one. You guys can do it, though.
Hey, don't doubt yourself, okay? I bet you'd be great.
That one girl that was kind of being a bitch to Mika earlier was like, yeah, I bet you Mika would be great at swinging a bat with those big ol' arms.
She turns around and just gives her this glare, and she's like, heck yeah, you know I would be. You're gonna take me down any second, you better watch your mouth.
Dino like gets right up
Such a
behind you,
bitch.
and just like, ooh.
He like kind of walks past the girl and like gives her a really hard shoulder shrug on the way, kind of.
Senpai, she pushed me. All right,
I
you
saw
all
the whole
calm
thing
down.
too. That ain't how I went down.
All right, you all calm down. It's time for us to stop this. You're all dismissed. Make sure you return after lunch.
And when she puts all the rags away, she like whips it up into a rat tail and like pops the girl. And of course,
Dang!
Nice.
The girl like scampers out of there.
Dino gives her like one of the like slum notable high fives, like, you know, like one of those.
is it really that big? Okay.
Ryuji wishes he knew anything about social cues like that and high fives like that. He's terrified that someone will try to high five him one day.
No, go on.
So you all are dismissed from class to go to lunch. You all like make it to the cafeteria. I know, Mika, you were saying you were gonna help Kai like get some books.
Yeah, she after she finds her place, she kind of takes a look around to look for some friends that she knew from last year. She sees him across the way, so she says, "Kai, wait right here. I'll be right back."
Yeah.
There's like this tall, skinny kid with like a bowl cut, and he like has like the patches on his uniform from like the debate team. His name is Judo.
Yeah, Judo. How was your summer?
It was awful.
Yeah.
Do you need something, Mika?
Hey, so I have this new kid. He has no idea what he's doing. He was in the States for like, I don't know, probably most of his life by the way he's acting. Do you think we can hook him up with some books from last year? I think we saved all of those from the book drive last year, right?
Yeah. We have them in the student council room on the 3rd floor.
Okay, awesome.
I think we just kind of tossed him into a corner in there.
So who's the person I need to talk to for student council? I need to help this kid out.
Well, we haven't elected a president this year yet. I think that's going to come up in the next couple of days. So I guess we could figure that out when it comes along.
Okay, cool. Well, any way I can get him hooked up before then?
Well, I mean, you're pretty competent, Mika. Why don't you just show him around?
All right.
I mean, who is he? He's looking around in the cafeteria.
You see that kid over there in the corner? He's kind
Hold
of. You see him over there with that nervous twitch. Looks like a little deer in the headlights. That's him. He'll be all right.
Okay.
He just needs some friends, you know. He needs some people to show him around this place.
He's the foreign boy over there, right?
Yeah. There he is. He waves back.
He's hanging out with Dino and Ryuji.
Yeah. What's wrong with them?
Oh,
Like
I
teaching,
mean,
a handshake.
I mean, Ryuji's awkward and Dino's always in trouble.
Yeah, well, shut up. So were you one time.
Don't bring that up. I try to suppress that. I can't bear to see what Takahiro has planned for us if we get in trouble again.
Dude, I know. I don't know what's gonna happen this year, but we just gotta. The debate team. It was a rough start last year, but we really pulled through. We really just gotta keep our name going this year.
I overheard Takahiro talking. If there's any other embarrassment, he'll expel us immediately.
Oh my gosh, who does that man think he is? How can he just think he can just like have the power to do that over just an embarrassment?
Right? He thinks he's the king of a castle or something.
It's infuriating. I can't believe men like that run this school, run this world.
Right. This world needs better leaders, doesn't it?
You can say that again and again.
If only there was a way people could change their mind and their hearts.
Well, that's what the debate team is for.
Right?
We can stop. We can change this world. We can start here at this school. It starts today.
Mika, I think you should be student council president.
Right, damn straight.
I mean, who else is qualified? And he looks around and he's like, I can't really think of any. There's a lot of people who probably think they would be. And he sees what's Dino and Ryuji doing right now?
Dino will make sure that Kai isn't just lost in the woods, but he's gonna be sneaking into the kitchen to schmooze with the school cook and like try and help her cook.
Ryuji is sitting there on his phone trying to search for how to do normal handshakes in case he ever has to do one, and he's sitting there trying to figure out what exactly to do in the instance that it happens. Yeah, he's not used to people talking to him very much, so he's trying to prepare for it next time it happens. He's also considering what clubs to join. He doesn't want to go through that again either.
What's Kai doing?
So Dihnyu, even though she's called Queen Bee, America has a president. She's not actually the queen.
Yeah, I know who Beyonce is. I'm talking about Cardi B.
Yeah, yeah, but I just want to be clear on that, because you were sounding earlier like you actually thought she was a monarch.
Oh, she's the queen of my heart.
But Cardi B, yeah, they have like a little thing going on. That's all I know about it.
Man, isn't American music so fascinating, guys?
Oh man, it's the best.
You can't tell if he's sarcastic or not, I think.
He doesn't give any expression that would help you discern.
Is this
he just
like
looks blankly.
Does Ryuji only listen to math rock, or is it like progressive rock as well?
He listens to anything he considers cerebral, and I think he thinks that some American music is good. I think he'd like Kendrick Lamar, but I don't know.
So he'd be more into like the Mars Volta, Coheed and Cambria.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Explosions in the sky. Oh yes. Yeah.
King Crimson.
Yeah. Oh. I think he did King Crimson. Anything that smart free thinkers might listen to there. Yeah. Definitely something that's not anything mainstream. Mm-mm.
I can't tell if this character's a troll of me.
I can't tell either. Well, to be determined.
Ryuji, you should check out They Might Be Giants. Great at math rock, because specifically they have songs meant for children that involve math, and that would be the only way Dino would know what math rock could possibly even be.
Paleontology too, right?
It's funny because in America we all listen to like K-pop now.
If Ryuji was a closet K-pop fan, he wouldn't let anyone know. not even me.
Well, all right, Mika. I gotta hurry up and finish my lunch. And then Judo just waves at her and he's like, "I'll see you around."
See ya. She heads back to Kai. Hey Kai, I think I can hook you up with some books.
Yes.
Only one thing.
Huh?
I need you to vote for me when I run for student council president.
Yeah, that's a deal.
Okay, but that means you have to actually get involved with the school. You have to be a vote worth having. I don't want you just running around, running your mouth, running around the school, just messing things up for yourself with the first day. I'm a little worried about you.
I'm right here, Mika. And then that's when he'll walk over to the kitchen and start helping the cook with cooking stuff.
Like all the lunch ladies is like, "Oh, Dino, come on, you can work the grill."
Lovely to see you, ladies, as always. Let me see if I can help y'all out.
Oh.
I don't know what it was.
This is sex.
Yeah.
He just basically does the bare minimum, to help them squeak past the lunch rush.
You still got a lot to learn, Dino, but it's okay. You're in the right place.
Yeah, thank you.
You don't need to worry about me. I stand there eating a stolen apple. I'm not into the habit of making trouble in new places. So where are those books at?
She takes him and starts making her way up to the third floor, was it?
Mm-hmm.
I basically I don't know if you noticed this, but while I'm walking by, maybe Ryuji or Dino might see this. But like while I'm walking by, I'm just kind of like picking up food off people's plates that are distracted, eating them.
Dino would definitely notice that.
The bread
Ryuji,
someone's milk while they're just like.
Ryuji definitely assumes it's an American thing and looks the other way at it.
She like does a double take and she like sees you start to swipe like a milk cart. She's like, "What the hell are you doing? Put that down."
Oh.
She grabs him.
So
She grabs your arm and starts walking you towards the door.
like she's dragging him around, and like in the hallway, like Principal Takahiro is like, he's like just walking, inspecting like all the lockers and whatnot, and he sees y'all going through, and he just like gives a scowl.
Principal Takahiro, hope you're having an awesome first day of school.
Toramika, I hope you are as well.
I am. This is Kai. He is new to this school. He hails from the
Yes.
US of A.
I heard of you, Kai Unagi. You're not going to bring any trouble, are you? I know Americans can be quite undisciplined.
My discipline is my middle name.
She like smiles proudly
What is-
at him.
What does he mean by that? Is discipline actually his middle name?
He just means he'll cause no trouble. Right, Kai?
Yeah.
She like elbows him to like stand up straight.
Make sure that you fix your uniform before tomorrow. It is a disgrace to this academy.
Yes.
Toramika, I thought you would associate yourself with more clean individuals.
It's his first day, sir. I promise you he'll learn. We don't let students go for many days here at Byakko Academy before they learn how to shape up. Am I right?
Right. I don't want this to be another Riku situation. Toramika.
Yes, sir. She
Fine.
nods.
Who's this Rico?
Nothing. It doesn't matter. Let's go.
Oh, okay. The book's nearby?
She hurries down the stairs. And are there elevators at the school?
No, it's all stairs.
Okay, so they go up the stairwell. What floor are they on right now? The first floor?
Well, yeah, the kitchen or the food court was on the first floor. You make your way up the stairs, and it's like a typical school building. There's not much to the features of it. Some of the teachers do try to spruce up the rooms, and they allow the students to help out with that. But then you make it up to the third room, and you come to the student council room. And as of right now, the student council room is almost completely empty, save for a pile of books in the corner.
All right, jackpot. Here we are.
Yes.
Which books do you need?
I look at the fresh syllabus that the teacher gave me. All of them?
Oh my gosh. Turn it around this way.
There's history, social studies,
All of them.
English, math.
You're telling me you read downwards? I just start saying a bunch of gibberish as I try to read left to right.
All right, she starts stacking books. Hold out your arms, and she starts stacking the books up that he needs.
It's gonna be a long year, isn't it?
Oh, you have no idea.
So, he's saying if I don't like tuck my shirt in, or if I don't clean the stain, he's gonna kick me out of the school?
Yeah, dude. This guy's the real deal. He'll kick
How
you
do
out
I-
of anything.
How do you clean stains out of shirts?
You don't are you telling me you guys don't have someone to do your laundry? I thought you said you had a maid.
I said I had a maid.
Oh. You don't need more?
Nah, I don't have much of anything anymore.
Oh. Well, who do you have parents?
I'm just staying with some distant family.
Oh,
You get a cat. Best friend I got.
well, look, if you need help or anything, you're welcome to come with me, and we don't have much, but we'll help you out if you need anything.
No, I could never ask that, especially for new friends. You've already helped me enough, but maybe I could swing by and you show me. I'll swing by after school today, and you just show me the difference between the little coins, and I think that should be good enough. I think there's a laundromat nearby where I live.
For sure. I mean, but we're friends now. Don't worry about it. We'll help you out.
Yeah, I appreciate it, but I can't intrude. But you've already done enough. I'm like holding the books. I got to take these back home anyways. The parents are gonna be worried sick about me, right? And then I just kind of like run out the room and down the hall. Thank you.
Ryuji definitely followed, and he sits quietly, and walks behind everyone, and doesn't talk that much.
So he's walking through the hallway, just kind of lurking and following them around. And Takahiro sees Ryuji, and he's like, your hair is out of standard.
And why should I look like everyone else in this school?
It is a it is a part of your uniform. What is your name, son?
He tries to think of a fake name. He considers using Kai as a fake name, and he realizes that won't work. Ryuji, sir.
Ryuji. I'll make sure to contact your parents.
Yes, sir. He looks down, he's defeated, he's dejected.
I hope they paid their dues.
You would hope that, wouldn't you? Under his breath, I think he says that.
So, the lunch hour is coming to an end. All of you know that it's about time you need to get back to your homeroom.
Dino will, he will have been helping them clean up, like how, like you do like a soft cleanup before close.
Uh-huh.
And so that way he wouldn't be late to class. You're like, thanks, ladies. See you tomorrow.
Bye, Dino.
Bye. And then he just slinks out the door and starts swaggering towards class.
Now I got a pile of books on my table. So,
Tormika makes sure to head back to the lunchroom to meet up with 2 other debate partners.
Mm-hmm.
Just to reconnect and say hi before she heads back.
Yeah, all the debate team, they all say similar things like, oh, we were just ready to get back to school. Summer kind of sucked. So then afterwards, Tormika and the rest of y'all head back to the homeroom. And in there, Onizuka is already in there. And he looks up and he sees the writing Dino left on the chalkboard, and he's like, it's gonna be one of these classes, huh?
Hey, senpai. How you doing? If I can give you some information I think you might find useful. If you come by the shop, I can probably get you a special deal. And I bet you other teach would look kindly upon your newly refurbished vehicle with a heart full of love. Just give it a thought, senpai. Just give it a thought. And then he just kind of walks backwards with his hands up towards his desk.
Hey, wait. I like your hustle, kid. You think it'll really get me in with Keiko?
I mean, it's worth a shot.
All right. I may come by sometime.
And make sure you always put a plastic bag in your car, so that way you can throw your garbage into it, and it's that way it's a lot easier to clean up. A fine woman like her gonna want to crawl into some car that's all jacked up with garbage.
Hey, were you already checking out my car?
That's neither here nor there.
Well, I'll come by your parents' place. But hey, look out for Kai, okay? Help him out. He's in a rough situation.
Yeah, I gathered that. He's a little bit of an odd one, but he seems all right.
Yeah, well, I don't want him getting mixed up in some of the things he was getting mixed up in.
Are we talking like you want him to stay out of trouble, or you want him to stay out of trouble?
What do you mean by that?
I think you might know what I mean.
Look, just keep him in school, okay?
All right.
Right.
I'll do what I can, teach. Senpai.
All right. Everyone take your seats.
Man, he's so cool. He's got a car.
Onizuka, like, he goes up to the whiteboard and he, like, writes in Onizuka. All right. Hello, everyone. I am your new teacher, Onizuka. I'm from Tokyo, and I will be teaching social studies. He looks around and he sees, like, there's, like, various people, like boys, girls, and whatnot, and he's like, oh, wow, right. So I assume you've all introduced yourself. I happen to know Kai. He went to school in Tokyo. Hello, Kai. Kai, don't leave me hanging.
Oh, yeah. And then I just like run up and high five him. Ha!
Here's
Right.
mechanics. Do we all do that?
It's not necessary. But anyways,
Poor Mika is like very confused because she like is pretty sure she has Onizuka figured out, but she also has the soft spot for Kai, so she's really intrigued by this interaction. She's trying to figure out the dynamic.
I'm going to teach you guys a little something about life. All right. Life, it's like a speeding car. You know, you got to make sure that you're not sitting in the street when it's coming at you. You got to get on that sidewalk. All right. But sometimes it's kind of fun seeing like how long can you stay in the street before it gets there?
You know, his ears perk up.
Notes.
Sensei?
Right. Just
What are you talking about?
don't worry about it. Anyways, go ahead and open up your books. Start reading chapter 1. You all got books, right? Oh, wait, Kai, you have books, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah. Go ahead and read chapter 1. So he just he kind of continues like walking around the room, just observing the students while you guys read. What were you about to say, Tyler?
I turned to Meek and I'm just like, he's so wise.
Yeah. Like really confused. Does not know what to think.
And just like out of nowhere, he just starts rambling on. I know some of y'all think that getting in trouble may be cool, but what's really cool is being able to establish yourself and find your footing in society, contributing. You know what I mean?
Huh?
Okay, but what does contributing to society really mean?
I guess it just means keep your head down, guys. Like, there's no need to get involved in things that could get you into some trouble.
Ryuji starts scribbling. I think I found one of them. He must be an agent. He must be an agent of the government sent here directly. They know too much about me. He's
like scratching his head, and he has the look on his face like, oh no, I'm losing them.
What's the little stick figure that looks like the guy that's holding a bucket?
He's talking about kanji, sir.
I don't really teach that. I'm sure there's other students that could help you with that.
Of course, sir. So wise. Mika, what's the little stick figure holding the bucket? I point to the word in the book.
The what?
I point to the
Can't
word.
read.
Just tries to help him figure it out the right way. Oh, baby. We're gonna have to really help you. This is worse than I thought.
He, like, Onizuka sees, like, y'all's interaction. He goes up to Mika and he's just like, just suggest to him he may need tutoring.
I think he definitely does.
Like holding I'm holding the book like this.
She turns around and she says, look, you're going to be the biggest project of mine for the year. We're going to have to meet after school, okay?
Oh, are we doing a book club or something?
Sure. We'll call it that.
I don't even have to apply. First club made it.
Yeah. Proud of you.
Y'all are joining a club?
Yeah, do you want in? This is Kai's first club.
Club is this?
It's a club that's gonna teach me the truth.
The Free Thinkers Club?
Yeah, why not? That'd be a cool name for it.
You think we can find a sponsor?
Wait, are you guys talking about philosophy?
Yeah.
She just
I may be willing to sponsor a philosophy club.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a sparkle in Ryuji's eye. He says, finally, maybe someone will understand. You know, so he's thinking. That's what he's thinking.
She looks to Dino and she's like, Dino, you have to help me out with this club. Come join this club before I die.
Speaking as one of the most wonderful free thinkers of modern day society, I think I could bring a lot to this club. And also I know how difficult it'd probably be teaching Kai everything and handling Ryuji's weirdness.
Yeah.
I'm just like in the background, I'm like pointing at the book. I'm like, this kind of looks like the Earth.
Dino will just take the book from him and place it in his hands correctly. And whatever symbol he was pointing at is like, this is your first lesson. Not left to right.
Ah, right to left, like Hebrew. And I just
Okay.
Mika's like really excited about this challenge, but it's also like super confused on how this club came together so quickly and how her favorite teacher, Dot, is wanting to sponsor it.
Ryuji's so shocked that anyone would even invite him to join the club that actually sounds interesting to him. He completely goes along with it. He doesn't correct Onizuka. He doesn't do it. He just philosophy club. That's what we'll call it. He thinks it's a science club, but if they're calling it philosophy, they'll take that.
all right. I think we all have different opinions on what this club is.
Ryuji's thinking of
Being
names.
in a club this early on, it looks great on all of us.
Yeah.
If it's led by Mika, it's Dynamo.
But for her, it's more of a babysitting club. Well,
And she's just thinking in her head, does Onizaka even know what philosophy is? He was like the gym teacher, right?
Onizuka's now like sitting at the desk and he's sitting there like this. But all that's really going through his head is like, man, when can I run into Keiko next?
Wow, he's so deep in thought. What a great thinker he'll be for our club.
he's probably the wisest professor that I've ever met.
I think he's thinking about getting laid. Oh, nothing, senpai.
All right, guys. The bell's about to ring. You're going to meet your other teachers tomorrow, okay? All right. Do y'all have any questions about school and what you got to do?
No, senpai.
All right, then.
It's better left unasked.
Well, all right, then. Make sure you guys don't give Keiko a hard time, all right? She's going to let me know. And then you'll have to deal with me.
Of course, senpai.
Scared. Professor Onizuka, we didn't ask you where you came from. How did you end up here from Tokyo?
Oh, right. So I was a student teacher last year. I had great interest in meeting girls, being a teacher. And I figured that, it may be time for me to get involved at the schools. you know? And after my student teaching went really, really well, I got an offer from this private school, Byakko Academy. Seems like someone knew someone that knew someone here.
She's wondering who the person was.
Yeah, don't think about it too much.
Ryuji thinks he knows.
is.
Or Keiko.
Did you hear that, Mika? He got recruited.
Yeah, I got recruited.
That was a real headhunting there, senpai.
All right. Just make sure, do your homework. Make sure your uniform's clean before tomorrow. And just relax. It's going to be a fun year, guys. Just trust me, all right? Yeah, put in a good word for me with Keiko, all right? You got me, right? Right?
Loud and clear, Sensei.
Come by the shop and then I got you.
So behave, guys. And be safe going home. You're dismissed.
Dino immediately gets up, packs his things very quickly, and heads out into the hall.
Mika packs up her stuff very orderly and takes a look around the classroom to see, kind of just assess the lay of the land, see who's packing up fast, who's in a rush to get out.
I'm probably just taking my time because I'm going to have to carry all these books home.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Kai, do you need some help with those?
No, I got them. Thank you.
You know the best route home for you from the school?
Yeah, it's just up the sea route.
She decides to walk with him to help him out to the train or the bus we took.
It's a train.
Okay.
All right, I can take it from here. I know how to get home.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's just over that way.
Okay. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. Remember to bring a clean uniform.
When he points that way, he's pointing at a sign that says Osaka Castle Park.
You live in Osaka Castle Park?
Oh, silly me! I can't read. I meant that way. When I point at the different sign.
I don't know if you know actually how to get home.
Oh no! I have the keenest sense of directions of any person.
Well, I'm gonna write down my address. If you get lost, I want you to come find the Kamakaska slums, because I want you to make sure that you have somewhere to stay tonight.
Oh yeah, no. I'm good. Thanks though. I might need this for book club though. And I pocket it. Plus, I got to make a stop to get some bleach, I guess.
Oh my gosh. She just shakes her head. And she says, come with me for a little bit. And she plans to take him to the convenience store down the street to help him buy some detergent.
So, as you two are walking to the convenience store, and like you and Kai are just kind of like bantering between each other, Kai, holding all his books, doesn't have like exact like peripheral, and he accidentally bumps into this elderly lady, and she's like, ah, and like kind of tumbles over a little bit.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, ma'am.
Oh, you would attack a poor woman.
No, I just couldn't see you there.
Let me put on my glasses, and she starts putting them on. You're one of those students from Byakko Academy.
Yes, can I help you out?
Why would you attack a poor old lady?
I'm sorry, I couldn't see around my books.
All these young ruffians running around have no respect for us. I'm gonna make sure Takahiro knows about this.
Mika jumps in and tries to put her arm around a little bit and help her up as well. He didn't mean to, ma'am. He's holding a lot of books. This is his first day.
Oh, thank you, young lady. But he should have more respect.
And she motions to Kai to come help the woman up, so she sees his
Yeah.
Put down your books. Help her up.
Why are you in such a hurry anyways? It seems like all you young people are just moving so fast. I bet you wouldn't even stop to help an elderly man cross the street.
I got a point there.
Where are you going, ma'am? Do you need any help getting there?
No, thank you. I'm almost home. But please watch where you're going, young man.
Roger.
All right. Keep him out of trouble, okay?
Oh my gosh.
Let's tell him that's to keep you out of trouble.
I'm just like mumbling on brother. You keep yourself out of trouble. You're the one walking in front of me, and I'm.
So yeah, you guys go into the convenience store and take care of y'all's business. Ryuji
pretty much heads straight home. He might stop by a convenience store. I don't think it's the same one. I'm not quite sure it's the same one. He stops by a convenience store maybe to grab a drink and head home before his parents get home from work so he can hang out and read some with his cat, Junpei. He typically goes home. He doesn't really ever have much to do after school. He's excited. He's thinking to himself a lot. He's excited. He actually has a little more chip in his step than he usually does. He's kind of thinking to himself, like, man, a part of a club can be like, it doesn't want to occur to him he might actually have friends this year, but he's excited for it, and even though he doesn't really want to admit it to himself. But no, he walks home pretty quietly, pretty deep in thought about this, and probably stops for trademark I don't know, a trademark goblin energy drink or something. Cobalt energy drink, something there.
You go in a convenience store, you get your energy drink, you step out, and there's like an alleyway in front of the convenience store across the street. That's when you see it like sitting in the middle of the alley, staring you dead in the eyes. It's a rat.
Ryuji remembers seeing a rat the other day. Did I write that down?
You can swear to yourself that you clearly hear a voice. Come on, keep up. And it runs into the alleyway, into the darkness.
I think Ryuji thinks to himself, come on, man. This is your one shot. They're trying to contact you. He's hesitant. But he follows the rat slow, just a bit. He takes like 7 or 8 steps in, hoping something happens to deter him while he's getting into. He's walking towards the alley.
So you go down the alley, and it does like an L turn to the left. So like before you can make that turn, there's like this bright flash of light coming from the alleyway, and then when you turn, it's darkness, and the rat's gone.
He sees that, and he doesn't know what just got confirmed for him in his mind. He's not sure what's confirmed, but something is confirmed about anything in his life. Probably something about other dimensions. He thinks the rat must have gone to another dimension. He thinks the rat must have been kidnapped, possibly by aliens, if they exist, or maybe the rat knew too much in the. He doesn't know. He's not too excited because honestly, Ryuji probably sees 3 to 4 things a day that confirm to him that his conspiracies are true. But I would say he takes this rat thing pretty seriously, and he rushes home now to try and write down everything he saw, as he usually does in his journal.
Dino left abruptly because he needed to go down to the auto shop to wash the grease out of his hair because he had to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he washes his hair, gets into his work clothes, and then he runs to his job.
But like as he's stepping out, his dad, like all covered in grease, he's like, "Hey, you forgot. We were supposed to work on that transmission yesterday."
I'm sorry, Dad. I just got distracted. I can definitely do it tomorrow after school.
I already finished it.
Sorry, Pop.
You been okay? Is there something going on?
Yeah, just got school going on, got that new job, but same old. I keep that hustle.
You put in another job ahead of us, ahead of your family.
No, sir. I maybe got us a new client today, someone from the school.
Good job, Dino. What's up with you and that Toramika girl?
She's cool, Dad. She's from the neighborhood. She got a family too, just like us.
Right.
Yeah, like, she's cool.
Your mom really likes her. You should bring her around more. Maybe you should start seeing her more. You know what I'm saying, son?
We actually started a club today. There's this new kid from the States, and we're trying to help him learn to read. So,
All right, Dino. Where are you heading?
I gotta head on over to work, Dad.
Be safe, Dino.
Always.
You make me proud, okay, son? I can't wait for when you take over the business.
Yeah, me too, Pop.
And he gives you a smack on the back. All right, go on. You can't be late to work.
And he just like books it.
Is there anything Ryuji like tries to look into about this rat?
He probably looks for some news articles about disappearing people, disappearing rats. How do we know it was a rat? How do we know it wasn't a robot? How do we know it wasn't a drone or a sentinel or something? He's open to any kind of ideas. But he probably Googles mysterious going-ons while realizing that anything real isn't going to be in the news. So I imagine what he really does is goes on his favorite internet forum and maybe details his findings to people in a close-knit group, maybe a group online. There's probably a fair few people in there that kind of align their thoughts with him. He probably makes a post on there. Says, anyone seen anything similar to this? I saw something pretty weird today. I saw looked like a rat or a rodent or very, very small human being walked through the alley and they ran by. I saw a massive flash of light. He exaggerates the size of the flash of light, of course.
There's
all of a sudden, darkness.
There's a lot of like smart ass responses like, dude, are you on acid? There's rats everywhere.
He was looking right at me. You don't understand. This rat, it could have been human. I don't even know if it was a rat. He was looking right at me. You wouldn't understand. If you saw it, you'd get it. You'd know why.
Yeah, it's the government spying on us using mechanical rats with cameras in their eyes. I guarantee it.
Ryuji at first is like he responds with, "See, I knew you'd kind of like I knew you'd believe me" kind of response before he feels embarrassed realizing that there was sarcasm there. He probably normally gets uses those forums as an echo chamber, and he's disappointed today that they did not reinforce his beliefs as much as they did laugh at him.
You see a response, and it's from someone that like basically their username is just like almost like a just mess of like just characters. It's not really like even a coherent username. It's just like, I believe you.
I think Ryuji sees this and sends this person a message and says, "Are you from around Osaka?"
You get no response.
You see that, Jumpy? He looks towards his cat, says, "We got someone that believes us. Someone's on our side." Someone's on it, yeah.
The cat does that thing where they like roll over and have their legs like sticking out like that, and he's like licking his stomach.
There you go. Yeah, and Ryuji says, "Yeah, see, I knew we'd find someone. Hopefully it gets back to me."
And then Kai and Toramika, y'all get the stuff that Kai needs.
Mika looks at her watch and she's like, "Oh shoot, I'm late to go pick up my brother."
Oh yeah, no, you've helped me so much today. Thank you. I gotta take these back home anyways.
Hey Kai, I think you're gonna have a really great year at this school.
Yeah, I've had a good feeling. Plus, making some good friends on day one. I kind of like it. That Ryuji guy is a character. That Dihnyu guy is, he looks like he knows what he's doing. And you're just so kind. I can't thank you guys enough.
Well, Byakko's a crazy place to acclimate to, so stick with it. You'll be all right.
Will do. And I just bow several times to the point where it gets awkward.
Just kind of shakes her head and rushes off to the train to go pick up her brother.
So basically I wait till she's out of sight, and then I dip into the bushes, and I take all my stuff back, and I walk back out I walk down there and I'm just holding my 5 yen coin that the old man gave me, and then I walk up to the end of the street and I see on one sign it says Internet Cafe, $5 per hour. On the other side it says Instant Ramen, 5 yen. And I'm just like, look at the 5 yen, the food. I look at the Internet Cafe, look at the 5 yen, look at the food, look at the cafe. My stomach's like, "Urgh," and I'm just like, shut up. And I walk into the Internet Cafe and start playing Overwatch.
So you've all completed your first day at Byakko Academy. Good job, guys.
Yay.
Great game. Can't wait for the next one.